Hey guys, Jim, the game guru. Today I am going to go over a game that I found pretty cheap within the stores in this nice little tiny box. It's Pop-Tarts. The Pop-Tarts, the game where you have to eat Pop-Tarts and get 30 points. The first person to 30 points wins the game. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to do a simulated two-player game. This game's pretty cheap. It's about $10. And it actually has, surprisingly, it has some good strategy. It's not heavy on the strategy. But it does give you that fundamental piece when you're playing games. It's very, very, very important, and that is the power of choice. Anytime you have the power of choice without randomization or as minimal randomization as possible, then it could actually turn out to be a pretty decent game. So all of these cards here fit in this tiny box, and let's go ahead and go through a quick play through. I'm going to do a simulated two-player experience here. So what we have is we have two plates here for one for each player. We have a toaster side and a freezer side, and up here at the very top we have a set of bonus cards. And then this is like almost like a conveyor belt of Pop-Tarts. And within these Pop-Tarts, your goal, what you have to do is you have to get the Pop-Tart to the end of the line, either to the freezer line or to the toaster line. And whenever you eat a Pop-Tart, or you actually plate a Pop-Tart, you'll actually pull it from one of the two ends. This arrow here in the center is the direction that you're actually taking a Pop-Tart from. The bonus cards at the very top. So what happens is every Pop-Tart here is worth a certain amount of points. So you can see like this one right here is worth 3 points. Then you have this other one worth 2, and then 1, etc. Anytime you put a Pop-Tart on your plate, you can eat it. You can just straight up eat it at the end of your turn and get the points that you need for it. If you get so where the strategy comes from is the bonus cards. And if you get the bonus cards, like this one right here says, if you have one of these type of Pop-Tarts, plus it's on the toaster side, and then you have another one of the same type and it's on the freezer side, and you eat those two Pop-Tarts on your plate, on those specific sides, then you get this additional bonus card. You'll actually automatically capture this bonus cards, will give you another 5 points. So if you try to race down the line and try to eat the Pop-Tarts as quickly as possible off your plates, you're probably not going to win against somebody who's actually being very methodical and puts a bunch of Pop-Tarts on their plate and grabs a bunch of these bonus cards up here. The gameplay is very simple. You have 3 action cards, so I'm going to go ahead and show the hands of both players right here because it really, just for simulation purposes, it really doesn't matter. So here we go. We got something like swap any 2 Pop-Tarts that are right next to each other. And then we got like this one right here, change the line direction. Change the line direction. Well, you're basically changing this arrow to something like this, to go to pull a Pop-Tart from the other end. The line does start like this. And then you have this one, change line directions, and then you have swapping 2 parts. So wow, so almost identical cards here. There's probably like, I would say probably about like 5 or 6 different kind of action types in this, in the action card deck. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with player 1 here. And I see my bonuses up here are going to be, you know, strawberry, whatever that Pop-Tart with the toaster, and we got chocolate. See, I don't see any of them having these particular Pop-Tarts here. So either way, somebody's going to get those and kind of, and I'm going to, let's say this player goes here and he's going to go ahead and change the line, right? So he'll change the line direction. So we'll put that up here as a discard. So this flips over, and then I will say, hey, you know what? Let me swap the ends. So swap the ends. I mean, I may not do that. I may end up saving this card, but I think just for this simulation purposes, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use this to swap any 2 Pop-Tart cards next to each other, right? So we'll go ahead and swap these 2. Pop, pop. And then these 3 cards are gone. So when you play your action cards, you can play anywhere from 0 to 3 action cards in your hand. You do not get any more than the 3 cards. So now comes the plating. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plate this. I'm going to plate this on the toaster side. And now it's this player's turn. So what happens then is, just like we said, the conveyor belt, these Pop-Tarts will slide on down. And then a new Pop-Tart pops right in the center. So like this center part of the line is kind of like it's, okay, so the conveyor belt either goes from here or it goes from here forward. So it's kind of like two conveyor belts in a way. And it depends on where your line is going. Okay, so this person right now, so now this player one that I just went is going to get 3 new action cards at the end of their turn. Okay, so he's going to have this now in his hand. Let me see if there's any. Okay, so this one's a different one. This one is swap any 2 Pop-Tart cards that are 2 spaces away from each other. And then this one you already saw, and this one's to swap the ones at the ends. Okay, so what's this person going to do? Let me see here. I think this person is going to swap any 2 Pop-Tarts cards next to each other. So we're going to do this and this. Because he's going to try to go for this kind of bonus card here. These ones are just change the line directions. I'm not going to waste that. So we'll go ahead and plate this on the toaster side, right? And then these go down. Bum, 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 bum. And, ooh, another one of those comes up. Okay, so he gets 1 more action card that fills up their hand. And now this player goes. So, this player, what are we going to do here? So, we're going to, what do we need? We need another one of these. Aha! This is cool. Oh, but I don't have swapping the, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one. I'll swap a card, 2 Pop-Tart cards that are spaced apart. So, I'm going to swap these. Just like that. But the line is still going this way, which kind of sucks. And I had no way at all to, because I already have one of these on the toaster side. I need another one of these with the freezer side. So I need to switch this line right here to go back the other way. So what am I going to do here? I think I might just leave it as is. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this and plate it. And I'll plate it here, no big deal. So these kind of move over, come on down, the new Pop-Tart comes out, and now you got a chocolate one with some kind of white sprinkles on it. You get another action card for this player, and then this person goes. Okay, so this person over here needs another one of these, but he needs on the freezer side. So he is going to change the line direction, okay? I know it's going to help out this person, and it's kind of stupid. So one of the things, though, with strategy is, like, how do you mess with the line direction? And then also, how can you swap Pop-Tarts to affect where your opponents are going to be able to get them at the end of each line? So this person's going to swap this, and I'm going to use this card to swap 2 cards. So he's going to go like this because he's going to put this on the end of the conveyor belt so he can go from here forward. And that's all he's going to do. So now they can go ahead and plate this one here with a freezer, which is actually pretty good because this one's still up for grab, this bonus card. Then these all slide down, right? And then we can flip another one of these. Now this person goes. Actually, this other player gets 2 more cards. Just like that. And then now, this person, what are we going to do here? What do I need? I need another one of these, right? And one of these probably, right? Oh no, the other person needs one of those. But look, I got 2 of these, so I'm going to do a swap to get one closer. I am not going to use the other swap for this, because if I use the other swap, then this is going to be here, which is going to allow the other person to be able to snag this. So I will probably just end it there. Then I will use this to put it on the freezer side. Now, on your plate, the rule says that you cannot have more than 4 Pop-Tarts on a plate at the very end of your turn. So the minute you have 5, you have to eat one. There we go. So that flips over. He's going to get another action card. And then I want to get to this point where I can show you guys the bonus card. So what do we got here? We got this. And, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And this. Swap any 2 Pop-Tart cards that are a space away. So this person's going to play this. This will go like this. And then now this is on the freezer side. And then, boom, the freezer side. Just like that. And then what do we have? I'm going to end my turn there with that as far as my actions. I'm going to end my actions there. He's going to get another action card. These all come down. And then now that I have these here, I can go ahead and eat these. So I'm going to eat these 2. There you go. And grab this bonus card worth 5 points. That gives me, that is because I ate these 2 Pop-Tarts with both toaster and freezer side. So now I have 8 points right there. So you can see getting to 30 is not a long task, because, you know, if you're popping out bonus cards plus additional 3 or 4, it should be pretty quick. So I'm going to put these right over here. Now it's the next person's turn, and then obviously he needs this over here. So I'm not going to move anything around. I'm not going to shift anything around except for maybe... no, I'm not going to use any of my action cards, because you can do 0 to 3. So this person's not going to use any. I'm going to go here. I've got this. Eat these 2, and then... Actually, another bonus card flips up too, sorry. So whenever you get the bonus cards, additional ones will pop up. And here you go. So I ate these 2, and then with these conditions, and now this person has 9 points. These bonus cards here do not have a fridge or a toaster requirement. So as long as you eat these 3 Pop-Tarts, then you get 5 points. And that's how the game is played. It's really, really simple. It does have the power of choice, which I like, with these action cards and moving the conveyor like different directions, and then swapping out the Pop-Tarts and trying to... And I'm sure once you get in there with other players, you're trying to figure out a way, you know, how can I screw somebody by moving the Pop-Tarts they need in different places, and then at the same time move the Pop-Tart that I need in a certain spot. Interesting mechanic. I'm actually kind of surprised for a $10 game. It looks like it's, you know, it seems very, very fun to play. I have yet to play this with anybody. I went through the instructions. I went through a dry run with myself. I feel like this would be actually something pretty enjoyable. I tried playing with my daughter, but this game is 13 years and up. I tried playing it with her, and she got so frustrated because she just didn't understand the logic of the conveyor belt and placing the cards and moving things around. But yeah, for a family game, $10, I think it seems pretty solid. I'm going to try it out with my family and see how they like it. But this is it. It's Pop-Tarts. It's something that I know. Pop-Tarts have been around my life for a long, long time, and now you have something that not only can you eat real Pop-Tarts, but you can actually play the Pop-Tart game. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.